Hi, this is Cynthia Ford with Gestational Diabetes Info, and today I wanted to talk about how to talk to your family about eating with gestational diabetes. One of the biggest issues is that a lot of people don't know a lot about gestational diabetes, so there's a lot of misconceptions and preconceived ideas that people have about what they've heard about diabetes, what they've seen on TV. They don't realize what actually it is for you. So I want to give you some talking points today to take out with you on your holiday parties or any other time you need to talk to your family about gestational diabetes and how you eat. First thing you want to do is know how to explain gestational diabetes. So what you can say to somebody is basically gestational diabetes is having high blood sugar during pregnancy, and you don't have to have diabetes before you get pregnant to show it up, for it to show up during pregnancy. And you won't necessarily have it afterwards. It's just kind of during pregnancy that you're going to have gestational diabetes. They may wonder if gestational diabetes is dangerous, and while it's important to follow a healthy diet and proper medication and follow your doctor's orders, most of the time if you do all those things, it's almost never dangerous for you or the baby. But they're going to be concerned that you may be at risk or want to take away all your sugar, that type of thing. And you can reassure them that most of the time it's completely not dangerous as long as you follow your meal plan. Your family may want to know, how do you treat gestational diabetes? And you can explain to them that it's treated with medication, with diet, and with proper exercise, and that you're doing all of those and your doctor is monitoring you, and you have also either a dietitian or a certified diabetes educator that's helping you, and you can use all of those resources to get the information that you need. It's best to just say, I have to watch what I eat and watch how much I eat during my pregnancy to help with my gestational diabetes, and kind of leave it at that. You'll have people who've watched Dr. Oz or seen other shows or read something on the internet, and they'll want to tell you all about diabetes. And you can listen politely, but what I recommend you say at the end of that is, thank you very much, and I will talk to my doctor about that. Because really, they can't respond to that with anything but okay, because they're not going to go against what your doctor says. So I recommend that you just say, thanks, I'll talk to my doctor about that. I really appreciate you letting me know. Another important thing that you're going to find you need to do is ward off the enablers. And those are people that I like to call food pushers. They want to try to help you. It's just a day. It's just one meal. It's just one little, just. And the reality is your condition did not take a vacation just because it's a holiday. And you need to follow your diet, but you need to let them know that, hey, I appreciate it, but it's not just that for me. I'm going to follow my diet. I'm going to follow what I need to do. They think they're trying to help you by making you feel okay with not following your diet, and you just need to stop them right there and let them know, hey, I'm going to follow my diet. I don't need your help. I appreciate it. You're going to need to find a nice way to not have the extra helpings and say no thank you to the desserts and everything. And one of the things I recommend is to tell them straight out that, hey, I'm not interested. Don't offer me that. No, I don't want any, thank you. I'm completely happy with what I've eaten today, or I'm completely satisfied with what I've gotten, and I appreciate you offering that, but I don't need any more. After you say that a couple times, usually it stops. People don't necessarily always understand the importance of the healthy eating portion of gestational diabetes, and they may not realize how valuable it is to you to stick to your diet. Another thing you can do is to just say no without any explanation. You shouldn't have to feel bad, and nobody should begrudge a pregnant woman with a food preference. We all get food cravings. Why can't we have food aversions, right? So just say, hey, no, thank you. And don't feel the need to explain. That's one of the hardest things that you'll have to do, but it's really something. They don't necessarily need an explanation after a certain point. You can blame your pregnancy. One of the things that you can do if you don't want to make someone feel bad, you can tell them, hey, I would love to have some chocolate, but it gives me heartburn, or it doesn't make me feel good. It upsets my stomach, something like that. They understand that sort of thing happens with pregnancy. And you know, really the fact is that it's not good for you if you shouldn't have it. So don't feel bad about saying, hey, it's not right with my pregnancy. You can ask people for help. So you can say to them, hey, I need some help finding some healthier dishes, or hey, don't forget to save the extra green beans for me. Those food pushers will probably be less likely to give you some bad foods, and make sure that there's a few extra of the healthy things that you can eat. So make sure there's extra green beans, there's extra carrots that are not covered in glaze and all that stuff, so that you have those available, because the stress of the holiday may cause you to want to overeat. And so if you want to overeat, you can go grab those things, and that will help you to make better choices. Another tip that you can do is to host your own holiday party. So this is the control freak in you, and this is what I like to do, is you have control over what comes into the house, and people are going to expect you to be moody. You can say, hey, don't bring this, do bring this, or make everything yourself if you are feeling up to it. But just know that you could do it at your house and it's on your home turf and you have control, you have the extra things that you need, or get your significant other to help. And if you're in another situation, make sure they understand that you may need to leave a little sooner than expected. So you may just end up eating the meal and then decide that you're going to leave so you can get out of the situation that is uncomfortable and doesn't have the right foods for you. You need to worry about you, not about necessarily everybody else and how they're feeling. That's what they control. You control you and how you feel. One of the things that I found helpful is to ask people to bring side dishes, but give them like the recipe, or enlist them, say I'd like some healthy choices. So instead of bringing green bean casserole, please bring plain green beans with just almonds on them or something. Don't put the glaze on the carrots, just bring baked carrots, that type of thing. Because then they will be part of the meal, they'll want to help you, and you can get what you need out of that as well. Very key to the strategy of doing it at home and having other people help you is to make sure that everybody understands that you don't want them to bring anything else. They don't need to help with a little bit of extra something, or bring a little small tartlets instead of a full pie because they thought, well, you have diabetes, but you can have just a little, right? Yeah, you can have just a little. Another way you can have your cooking party and have all the food there and everything, but so you don't have to do it all. You can have people come over and let them do a lot of the cooking, and you have control over the recipes. You have control over what goes into them, but other people are doing the work. Your mom or your other sisters or sister-in-laws may love doing this and have girl time and enjoy it quite a bit. Lastly, I want to remind you to be sure and get the rest and relaxation and exercise that you need. Even on a holiday, go out after you eat your big Thanksgiving meal and take a walk in the neighborhood. Enjoy the beautiful day. Hopefully it's a beautiful day. It's not snowing and everything. Even if it is, find a way to get your exercise that day so you don't affect your blood sugars as much as maybe it would if you didn't. And make sure you also get your rest and relaxation. Stress will affect your blood sugar levels not in the right way, so try to get that rest and relaxation you need. And I want to remind you again what my favorite response to people who say things like, here's what Dr. Oz said about raspberry ketones. Just say to them, thank you very much. I'll be glad to tell my doctor and see what they think. And that, again, just kind of stops it in its tracks. That's an easy way out, and you don't ever have to talk to your doctor about it, but you don't have to go, oh, I'll try that, and then be lying. You can truly say you're going to talk to your doctor and talk to your doctor about it while you laugh. I'm Adhere Ford with Gestational Diabetes Info, and I really appreciate your time today watching the video. Please like, share, and comment on the video. Let me know what you want to hear more of. Gestational Diabetes Info, we share great tips and tricks with you, and this month we're doing a series on holiday meals and holiday snacks, so look forward to those future videos coming soon. See you later. Bye-bye.